Hello! So I just had my third mini on Friday, and it was kind of crazy because we also had our anatomy lab kind of thing, practical. So we had two exams in 1 week. So I thought I would go ahead and do like a nice little like self-care thing because I really need it, and I think it's really good to do after an exam. So I did a nice little walk because this morning, or it's been raining like crazy, so I haven't been able. I wanted to do a little yoga outside, but instead I just walked around. Show you like kind of my routine that I either do before or after an exam, depending. I have my giant bowl of like veggies and rice. And I'm gonna be stuffed forever, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you what I usually do. It's all vegan products and it makes me feel really good. And I also, since it's like self-care Sunday or whatever for me, I just like to do things that make me happy. Like I walked outside, and then probably still gonna do a little bit of yoga later, but inside my room. Still nice though. And then probably going to clean my room, just kind of be a good person, a better person, a whole person. I don't know, just a person. Just trying to feel more like a person after, putting yourself through a lot of studying and all that. I think it's really important. And then I'm probably gonna, talk to family, make sure that I feel, grounded and ready for the next exam, because we have in 2 weeks, 2 weeks, we have our final, our last mini so our last exam, which is endo and resp, and then we also have our clinical exam skills, which is kind of a lot. I mean, I have to check to see what we're going to do, but essentially that we are going to have to conduct our own like exam and everything on a patient. So just want to make sure that my brain is in it. Alrighty, so now that I have eaten a really nice breakfast and my room is clean finally, I'm gonna go ahead and start my little routine for, just making myself have a good face, good hair, feel clean and all that. So I'm just gonna do that. So let me get started with, my hands are pretty clean, but I'm gonna go ahead and use some hand sanitizer because I'm gonna be using my hands for everything. Alrighty, and so I'm gonna be using this guy. I got it in one of those boxes. It was it was like a vegan box, but there's a million things that you can wash your face with, obviously, before you do something like this. It's called Nourishing Rose Cleansing Oil with Argan and Jojoba oils. I feel like jojoba. Oops. So yeah, you just put a little bit on. And then I used this a couple of times. I really thought that it was gonna be bad for my face because I don't think oils work incredibly well with my face. I do have like vitamin C oil, but vitamin C oil, there's like a million oils out there right now they have people putting on their face, but I just don't think that's really works with my skin. But so far this has been good. It hasn't really been making me break out or anything like that. So I just rub this in for a little while. But yeah, all these products are cruelty-free, vegan, all of that. It's pretty easy. I mean, you can wash your face with quite a few things. I just like this because I like to be in one area for everything. Like I have my little, I'm gonna wash this off with my hot water and a little towel. Oh, I got a new comfy chair because the other one was not doing the job. And I knew I was gonna be at home more often, so I wanted to be comfortable. Okay, so we're just gonna take this, some hot water. We're on this. Don't burn yourself. I burn myself so often. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Okay. Just gonna let that cool for a sec. Alrighty, so it's nice and warm. That's what it said to do. Every time you use it, you're supposed to wash it off with some nice warm water and a towel. I also like the oil too because it's very portable. I've been breaking out in places that I don't usually break out. Like I usually break out around here and that's about it, but then I started breaking out here and here, and that's super duper fun. I think that's just hormones and stress just from the exam, so that's why I like to do stuff like this after an exam. Alrighty, so this is the mask I'll be using. It's one of those K-pop, whatever, peel off, K-pop, K-beauty, my bad. I haven't really listened to K-pop in a while either, it's funny. But it's cool because I always thought, I thought that all Asian countries were like that, because I believe China, if you get anything from China, oh, it's so pretty. If you get anything from China, it's required to be tested on animals. So if you buy any sort of makeup care from China, it's just automatically gonna be tested on animals. But here, this one says cruelty-free, all that fun stuff. And I usually use this guy, Grace and Stella. This one's cruelty-free and vegan. It's just a nice mud mask. But I used that not too long ago. And mud masks are really good, but I think it's good to switch it up every once in a while. And this one's so pretty. And it's peel off, all that fun stuff. Ooh. I used another one that was holographic. They're really trying their best to make these fun, at least. Alrighty, now that we have that on, I'm gonna show you what I do to make my hair all nice and shiny. My hair is actually really long. It's never been this long before, only because I usually have to cut it before it gets too split endy, and now I'm not really getting split ends, but I feel like I just want to cut my hair off. It's healthy, but like, it's never been this long. I keep cutting my bangs more and more too every time I just am bored, or I don't know. That's why my hair is a million different colors. But yeah, I have this drink too. It's my little self-care drink. Feel healthy. but it has some ginger, turmeric, apple cider vinegar, lemon, as you can see. I used to put like coconut oil and fresh ground pepper. And I feel like it really helps with your digestion and all that. It looks cool too. I don't drink it all that often, but I think I should drink it more. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of make a concoction. What I usually put in my hair is this castor oil and hemp oil. I got it at like Ross or something, but I really like using hemp products because I think it just has a lot of good value for your hair, your skin, and all of that. And then castor oil is just really good. So I'm just gonna put it in this bowl. Go, 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 go. Okay then. Alright, so I didn't really use a whole lot, you can tell. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of coconut oil, just have like two different kinds of oil. The hemp and castor oil one is a little bit more sticky, so I like to use the coconut oil too, because I feel like it makes it go on a lot more smoother into my hair. And then I also am gonna be adding some really nice conditioner, and obviously the two oils are vegan. This one is nice because it's like woman owned, and I literally got it at the dollar store, but I really like this one. Yep, it was $1 and it's all fair trade, woman owned, all that good stuff, nothing crazy added to it. I don't really care about organic products, sorry, but I think that's also organic just because, why not? This one's the Moroccan Gold Series, whatever. It also says, has a little bunny on the back. That's usually what kind of helps you decide if it's cruelty-free at least, and then you can check the ingredients to make sure it's vegan, because that's the only difference, because things can be cruelty-free without being vegan, or I don't think it goes, it's kind of like a square versus a rectangle, you know, you can be vegan, you can be cruelty-free without being vegan, but I don't think you can be vegan without being cruelty-free. That's not really how it works. But, yep, just gonna throw this in there as well. Bloop. A little bit of this. Alrighty, I know it doesn't look great, I just kind of put it all in a bowl, but I'm just gonna take this little brush and combine everything together. I used to just put my hands, but I do both now, like I kind of apply it with a brush into my hair, and then I go ahead and brush it through with my hands and all of that. It's just because I feel like whenever I was using just my hands, it just ended up absorbing mostly through my hands, and it didn't really do anything for my hair. But yeah, I mix those all together, and now I'm just gonna brush my hair. It's usually, I don't know who else watches ASMR, but I usually play ASMR instead of, see, I cut my hair like so many times, it's so bad. But yeah, I usually listen to the ASMR while I'm studying, just because I feel like even if I listen to like those frequency stuff, it's still distracting. If I listen to music, it's still distracting. So for some reason, if I listen to ASMR, it just, I feel calm and all that. And this is my favorite when it's like the brushing hair one. And you just listen and it sounds like someone's brushing your hair the whole time you study. But yeah, again, my hair has never really been this long, and I only realize that whenever people like take pictures of me or videos, because you know I'm taking selfies usually, so I don't really see how long my hair is. So kind of just feel like cutting it all off. I don't know, but I also just kind of feel like keeping it long so that I have the option to cut it off myself whenever I'm having a freak out. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna start up here. I like starting at the top because I feel like it really helps my hair grow in very nicely. Oh, this is my favorite shirt too. It combines my love for Christmas and my love for medicine. Don't be tacky. I think it was my boyfriend that got this for me, actually. Put this under. I just try to coat my scalp as much as possible. As you can tell, I have pretty thin hair, but I feel like it gets pretty voluminous, so that makes up for it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely have some thin hair. But ever since I started using vegan products, I don't know why, maybe I'm just taking overall better care of my hair in general, but I feel like it's been a lot more healthy just by putting oils or whatever, not really depending on that expensive stuff that they test on animals and all of that and has crazy ingredients. My hair or my face also got way better since going vegan, but that's more diet related, not necessarily the products I'm using. Hair is definitely, well, you know, it can be both, but I feel like hair is mostly from the products. But I haven't dyed my hair since I was like 14, and I'm 21 now. Yeah, around there. But I used to dye my hair a lot. I used to dye my hair, and then I used to put, I would dye just my bangs. It was really funny. I dyed just my bangs, and then I would dye just my tips, and then just this under part. And it's just because I think that my grandma wouldn't let me dye my whole head. So I was like, oh, okay, so I'll just dye my tips, and then I'll dye my bangs, and then I'll dye the under part of my hair. So basically, the only part of my head that wasn't dyed was here, which was hilarious. And then when I was at school and I was bored, I would take a Sharpie and color my hair, literally. I don't think I have any pictures of it, but that would be really funny. My hair color changes a lot depending on how often I go outside. Like if it's the winter, not even winter, I don't even know because I live in Florida, so it doesn't matter if it's winter or not, but just I guess if like I'm extra busy, then my hair will be very dark. But if I have time to go outside, go to the beach and all that, then my hair tends to be very light. Like I remember whenever I was a lifeguard at Disney, my hair was basically bleach blonde at that point because I was always outside whenever I was at work. Just the training alone, because the training was, it wasn't a week. Like when you're originally hired, you have to go through Ellis training. And I want to say it wasn't a week. It was a couple of days, and you had to do quite a bit of training, like, you know, practicing saving people from the pool, what you would do in certain situations. That was really cool. Honestly, I probably got more medical stuff out of that than when I worked at the hospital, but both were really great. Also, if you're wondering why I have a bunch of brains on my wall, they're actually, or you can see here too. Yeah, I turned my room into a neuroanatomy lab for our neuro exam that we had on Wednesday. That was we had that lab exam practical on Wednesday, and then we had our real exam on Friday. So I have all this stuff up on my wall for the exam that we took on Wednesday, and I just kind of want to keep it up. Feels like it's part of my room now. But if you want to see how that went down, I'll put the link right here. Alrighty, now that my hair is all nice and oiled, I'm just gonna put it up so that it doesn't get, because you don't want the oil to get all over your face and just about everywhere. But a lot of times I tend to just use this before bed, and then I'll put like a towel around my head and just go to sleep. Because if you do that, then you just wake up and shower and your hair is pretty, because at one point I was putting it in after I showered and just made my hair look very greasy. It didn't, like I used to put oils in my hair before as well, and it wouldn't really get that greasy, but I guess because it's like hemp and castor oil, not too sure. But if you put it on at night and then put like a towel around your head so that it doesn't get all over your bed, pillow, face, etc., I think that works really nicely. And then you shower in the morning and let it dry. I think that's really nice. But if you're going for like more of a deep treatment, I like to add everything together, especially in the scalp. I'm gonna try to work it through my scalp right now. Okay, now I'm just gonna put my hair up, and I don't know, I'm not sure if it's ready. Let's see how long it says to keep it on. Oh, 20 to 30 minutes. All right, it hasn't been that long yet. Alrighty, I forgot that I wanted to spray some water just because I feel like it helps with the conditioner and everything. I'm gonna go spray some water and then brush my hair again and put it up. Let's see what that does. This is how I shower, you know. I wonder if people actually do shower like this. Yep, now my hair is nice and damp, so I feel like my hair is gonna absorb it a lot better. And then when I put it down, it'll be nice. Seems pretty ready to take off. Okay, let's take this bad boy off. Ooh, okay. My skin color is almost the same as this. I'm just a red lady. I always end up leaving some on my face somehow. Still gotta love your face, even if there's pimples all over it. I still love you, little face. Self-care Sunday, self-love Sunday, all the above. Okay, alrighty. Now that the mask is off, I don't think I'm gonna wash it again. I don't think I'm gonna wash my face again. Looks the same, but who knows? Maybe something happened. You don't know. Okay, so now what I'm probably gonna just in case, put a little bit more hand sanitizer on, just because I was touching a bunch of oil. My hands don't feel too oily, so I'm not scared to touch my face again, because I just touched my face all over. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put my face products on. So this is my toner. This one's cruelty-free, vegan, all that fun stuff. Not tested on animals. All caps, love that. And I just put it on with my hands. I know people use little sponges and stuff, but I'm cool just using my hands. Boop, boop, boop. And now I'm gonna use this 100% pure coffee bean eye cream. It says natural and vegan. I got this again from one of those little subscription boxes. I used to try a bunch of them, but you know, I feel like after a little bit you tend to just have a lot of goop laying around, you know, that you don't really use. I love getting new goop, but I don't use the old goop, so I gotta use up this goop. I've used this before, it's actually pretty good. It just goes right there. I used to have crazy eye bags too. Still have them, but not as bad. Especially when I was overweight. I'm still a little bit overweight, but not 40 pounds overweight. So some of my eye bags have left me in that process. Yay. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this moisturizer too. It's retinol. I don't use it that often, only because if you use the retinol very often, it will make your skin pretty dry. We actually learned about it in our vitamins lecture, because all it really does is essentially make your epithelium, so your skin cells, just keep regenerating. So that's how you get rid of the acne. And it's also why older women, or really any women, men, whatever, people that don't want to age, use it, because it helps prevent or like decrease wrinkles a little bit, not crazy, but it's just because you're just making your skin make more skin really fast, I guess you would say. I don't know how to put it exactly, but you're just kind of refreshing your skin when you use it. But you know, that's kind of like, it's not exactly like cutting yourself and having a scar or a scab or anything, but you know, that's why they tell you don't go in the sun or put like crazy amount of sunscreen on. If you're gonna go in the sun, it's because you're making your skin make new skin. So I try not to use it all that much, but I like this one. Probably use it only once a week, honestly. I used to have the retinol A, whatever that the brand name is called, and yeah, my skin would just get so dry. But at least this is a moisturizer as well. It's a moisturizer and it has hyaluronic acid. Alrighty, so that was kind of my routine. Did a nice little, I cleaned my face, I put one face mask on, and then I started doing my hair, which I would either leave it in overnight, or I'm not sure if I'll wash it tonight because it's not even 12 o'clock yet, so, but I might just wash my hair before I go to bed, and then put some leave-in conditioner, put it up, I don't know. But yeah, I like to leave my hair overnight because I feel like it gets super curly, and I love curly, nice little waves. And so yeah, rest of the day, I'm just gonna call my loved ones, try to be a little healthy, make a salad. I mean, my breakfast was pretty healthy. It was just basically veggies and avocado. But anyways, I think it's good to have days where you just kind of sit and think and when you let yourself be a human. So I like the idea of little self-care Sundays because I think it's very needed, you know? This is a time that whenever you get like a goal done or a job done, I think that rather than go on to the next one immediately, I think it's really good to just talk to your loved ones, make sure to regroup your head and all of that. Because I know, especially with med school, I'm sure that a lot of professions out there it's the same, but you tend to lose yourself a little bit, you know? Like you are spending 12 hours a day cramming stuff into your head, and then whenever you're not, you're trying to watch a dumb video or something like that. So it's hard to sit with your own thoughts and think and do something you really love. So today was clean my room, make my face feel good, make my hair feel good, go outside for a walk to make my body feel good. So yeah, I'm glad that I got all of that done so far, and now I'm just gonna spend time with my loved ones over the phone, but still, it's something. Makes my heart happy. Happy Self-Care Sunday!